So it's finally happened. The new Call of Duty game has been leaked, and I don't know, this always seems to happen. It's always like a flyer or a poster from like GameStop or Best Buy or something like that. It always gets leaked, and for me, it's just too coincidental. It's too coincidental. It can't be real. It can't always be leaked on a flyer. Do you know what I think? I think it's Activision. I think it's Activision. They're just genius. It's some genius marketing, because look what's happened. Look how much hype there is over the past few days just because it was a leak. Not because of the actual thing itself, but because it's a leak, everyone's gone insane. Because it's not confirmed, it's been leaked, it just increases the hype by like 10 times. And I just think Activision are way too smart for this not to be them. You know, they wouldn't miss out on something like this, you know. They're just too clever. They're too clever. They're just a smart business guys. Some guy in glasses has come up with this genius scheme, and it just happens, and it works every time, and we fall for it. But anyway, regardless, most of the hype hasn't even been about the new Call of Duty game. It hasn't even about Infinite Warfare, or whatever it's going to be called. It's actually been about the Call of Duty 4 remake. For most people who played it, COD 4 is just the best Call of Duty of all time. It was just simple, everything was just done well. It was obviously revolutionary at the time, but obviously looking back, it was just simple, and everyone kind of loves that now. Everyone misses the simplicity of COD 4 now. However, Call of Duty 4 at the time and for years after wasn't perfect. Like, people seem to forget this. It wasn't perfect. The game had equal amounts of bullshit that every other Call of Duty game has had. There's always something to rage about, always something to moan about, and that game had its fair share. It definitely wasn't perfect. If anyone has come across someone using a red dot M16 with Juggernaut posted up somewhere, you will know that that game is not perfect. Do you know what I mean? Or like a Juggernaut MP5 class. No, you just can't do anything about it. Or what about the ACOG M40? Now, I love the M40, but one shot in with an ACOG to the toe, especially when the ACOG doesn't even change the damage stat, was just stupid. So there were plenty of broken things, and that's what I think people were forgetting. Everyone's so hyped, but people were forgetting everything that they used to hate about the game as well. So the big question is, I think, will Infinity Ward leave the game exactly how it was, in its exact state, and just change the graphics? Or will they, try and even it out a bit, balance it out a bit, remove some of the bullshit, like especially Juggernaut, because everyone hates Juggernaut these days, no one wants that in the game. Stopping power hasn't been in a game for ages, because it was just, it was everyone's go-to perk. So that got removed. There was a triple there. But it's just funny how everyone's so hyped, yet they aren't seeming to remember some of the bad stuff about the game that used to be. Nonetheless, though, especially if the next COD, if this Infinite Warfare is sort of not boots on the ground, as people are coining the term now, if it's sort of got this boost jumping, thrust jumping, whatever you want to call it, then it will be nice to have, a new Call of Duty, or a different Call of Duty to play as well on next-gen consoles. So even if, they keep COD 4 exactly as it is, it's still got bullshit, it will be nice for some people to be able to go back to a Call of Duty that just feels more like classic COD, So yeah, I think it's a good move. I think it's a brave move. It's a good move, but I think it's very, very brave. You have to have a lot of confidence in your new game that you're shipping to put COD 4 alongside it, because COD 4 is just held in such high regard that to put your title out along with a remastered version of that is brave. That is brave, because you've got to be so sure that your new game is going to be good enough to pull people away from such a classic, such a well-made game. So, I mean, I'm really excited to see, obviously, excited to play COD 4 again, but I'm really excited to see what they're so confident in their new game, as well as, obviously playing the old one. Not only that, but it seems as though there's been another leak. Modern Warfare 2 was actually on the Xbox, not on the Xbox store, it was on the backwards compatible list for like 10 minutes or something, and it got taken down. So it seems like we might be getting a little backwards compatible Modern Warfare 2 as well. which would actually be really sick as well. That would be really, really cool. Obviously, it wouldn't be remastered. It would just be the old game on the backwards compatibility on Xbox. But it'd be nice for Xbox to actually have something that PS4 doesn't this year because, man, I'm so salty about these map packs, man. I am so salty about not getting the map packs early anymore. Last night, I had probably the best live stream that I've had since I started live streaming. Loads of people came out, well, loads for me anyway, obviously just starting Twitch, so we got up to about 7 or 8 viewers at one point, which is really, really cool, you know, it's really cool to interact with people, and I just had a load of fun. Me and my mate Rob were streaming some 2v2 game battles matches, we had a load of fun, and it was just a really, really fun time, you know. Loads of people from Skype and Twitter came out. People from Hale came and supported. And it was just a great time, you know. I had a load of fun. I got all my alerts and everything sorted for my stream now. I've got my graphics and everything. So it was just cool. It was just looking a little bit more professional, and it was a load of fun. So if you're watching this video now and you're not following me on Twitch, there'll be a link in the description, there always is, to my Twitter and my Twitch. I'll either tweet out or you'll get a notification from Twitch. Get involved in the next live stream. It's a load of fun, especially if you're a big stream watcher. Just get involved, because as soon as I reach double figures in my viewers, as soon as I get to 10, my mate Rob, who I was doing the 2v2 GBs with, he's got, in the background of his desk, he's got a little bottle, well, a big bottle actually, a big bottle of Jack Daniels. There's probably about a third of it left, and if we get, the first time I hit double figures on my viewers, he's going to have to neck that, because we made a little deal. So everyone hop in, let's get to 10 viewers in my next stream. I'll probably be streaming tonight. Let's get 10 viewers, and then we can all sit there and laugh as my mate tries to down a bottle of whiskey. So, I mean, if that's not worth watching and following for, I don't really know what is. So let's get that done tonight.